FX Nation, what's up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. And for the next couple of video guys, I'm going to be answering a lot of your questions that I've seen over the last couple of months. So we're getting back into creating YouTube videos on a regular basis. So the first thing I want to do is just get all the questions out of the way that you guys have been asking me and that I have not yet to answer via the comment section. So if you have any questions that you want me to answer, let me know in the comments below. Ask the questions in the comments below so that way I can get to them and I can make a video and answer your specific question. All right guys, so for this specific video, there was a question asked about how to use TradingView to actually trade, right? Can you use TradingView to trade, and how do you properly do it? Because there's a lot of questions about whether or not the units versus lot sizes work differently on TradingView than on other platforms. So let's go ahead and jump right into this video and let's talk about trading on TradingView. All right guys, so first things first, let's go ahead and dive into the settings. So in the top right corner, click the little gear box and you're going to go straight to trading and just make sure that everything here is checked. Okay, this just basically allows you to see general sell and buy buttons, instant order executions, positions, orders, executions, things of that nature. All right, so once we have all of that selected, you can even track via ticks, pips, or money percentage, whatever you want. Just click OK, but make sure everything here is checked. All right, and then what you're going to see is on the top left-hand corner, you're going to see a buy and sell buttons, just like you would like on MetaTrader 4, okay, or MetaTrader 5. The middle section here, that's basically your spread, basically the difference between this red line and this blue line. That's your spread between the bid and ask price. All right. Now, to be able to trade on TradingView, you need to be connected to a broker. All right. Now, if you want to demo trade on TradingView, that's very simple. At the very bottom of TradingView, you can go ahead and click on Trading Panel. This will basically open up all of your available brokers that you have in your area. Now, the broker list that you see here is specific to me because I'm in the United States right now. But if you live in other parts of the world, other countries and things of that nature, there's a little button here on the bottom right that has 3 dots on it that if you click, it'll show you all the available brokers. So if you click on that, now you see a big options, way more options on brokers. Now, keep in mind that some of these brokers, if you live in the US, obviously don't take US clients. So only some of them do. So just keep that in mind, okay? But if you want to just simply demo trade and make it as easy as possible on TradingView, all you have to do is click on paper trading and click connect, and just click connect again, and it'll automatically just give you an account to start paper trading, and you can literally start to execute trades right away. Okay? If you have a real account or even a demo account to any of the other brokers that were here, then you can simply log in to that particular broker platform. So if I go back out of here, and if you wanted to click on whatever, Forex.com, if you had a demo account with Forex.com or a live account with Forex.com, or if you have your live account with Oanda, or Bitstamp or Ally Invest, whatever the account you have, you can just simply click connect and then just type in your information, your login information for that specific broker, and it'll go ahead and connect your broker account to TradingView, and then you can go ahead and start trading on it. Okay, let me just show you via the demo trading how everything works as far as trading goes. Let's just say that we want to take a trade, and I don't know, let's pick pound USD here, for example. And let's just say that you thought that you were going to be a buyer on pound USD. There's several ways that you can initiate a trade. All right. The first thing is the two buttons up here you can see are now fully illuminated, where before you connected to a broker, they were actually just very hollow and weren't illuminated in blue and red. Obviously, blue is to buy and red is to sell the market. Now, this is actually market execution orders, so meaning if you hit the button right now, it'll just put you into a trade, either a buy or sell trade. All right. If you want to specifically put in a specific number of where you want to execute your trade, there's several different ways that you can do that. Okay. The first thing is you can go to the plus sign here on where the numbers are. You can see I'm highlighting it right now. And if you click on that plus sign, you could simply buy 100K in units of pound USD or sell it right away. Or you can just create a new order. So if you go into create a new order, okay, here's basically all of your options. Let's say that I wanted to do a market execution, basically, which means just getting into the market right now, right away. So I just make sure that market is what's selected. And then the next thing it's going to ask you is how many units do you want to use for this specific trade? The number of units itself is basically tied to the lot size, okay, the lot sizes that you would use. So you remember how you normally have, a standard lot size, which is 1.00, or mini lot size, which is 0.10, or micro lot size, which is a 0.01, right? Well, this uses units instead of lot sizes. So the translation to this basically is 100,000 units, which is what this is here, equates to a one standard lot size. Let's just type this in here so you can get a better understanding. So 100,000 units, so 100K, would basically equal one lot size. Okay. If you do 10,000, 10K, that would equal your mini lot, which is a 0.10 lot size. And then 1,000, so 1K, that would be the same basically as 0.01 lot size. Okay. So those are essentially the units dependent upon the lot size that you want to use. So if I was basically wanting to trade a standard lot size, then I would use 100,000 units. If I wanted to change it to, like, let's say I wanted to do 5 lots, then I would do 500,000, and so forth and so on. Same thing with the mini lots. If I wanted to do a 0.20, then I would do 20,000. That's how you would determine the unit size, is by the lot size that you want to use, essentially. Now, when it comes to placing a market trade, you can go ahead and once you have your unit size, you can just simply go ahead and put in a buy pound USD market order right now if you wanted to. Right? What I like to do is I like to put in a stop loss and a take profit, so you know exactly, you predetermined already what you're willing to risk versus what your gain is going to be. So simple way to do that is you bring in the long position calculator, and let's say this is what you're kind of aiming for, And let's say you're going for a 2-to-1 risk to reward ratio, which is basically you risking 15 pips to gain 31, and you can see here in the middle is 2.1. Okay, so essentially you can put in that I want my stop loss to be 15.1 pips away from my entry, and then as far as the take profit goes, you can move this up to 31 pips. Okay, and then once you're ready, it even tells you how much you're risking. You're risking this much and this percentage of the account. So it gives you the calculations based on what lot size you're using, and then also the take profit and stop loss, right? So let's just say you wanted to put in the order, and you put in the order, all right? And so this is what it looks like here. Your order's been put, and now from here you can essentially make changes simply by dragging the stop loss or by dragging the take profit. If you've ever used MetaTrader 4, MetaTrader 5 on the desktop, the same thing. You can just drag and drop the lines of take profit and stop loss. Okay. If you wanted to get out of the trade, you could just simply press the X and close the position, and it'll close the position for you. Now, if you wanted to just quickly put in an order really fast, right, and you already have, the important thing is making sure that the lot size up here on the top left corner is correct. So let's just assume that 20K, you wanted to use a mini lot of 0.20 as your lot size. You just want to buy, where you can just click on buy and it'll put in a buy order for you automatically, right? Now you see, if you hover over it, it gives you options to add stop loss or take profit. So you can click on add a stop loss, and you can simply just drag it to wherever you want it to be. You want to take profit, simply drag it and put it where you want it to be. And there you go. Now let's say that you wanted to put in a order for a limit order or something of that nature, right? So you go back up to the plus sign here and create new order. And then here you have the options of basically limit orders or buy stop, sell stop orders. Okay. So if you wanted to basically, let's say, put in a limit order. So you're saying that you want price. Let's say you wanted to buy, but you wanted to buy when price came back down here to touch these lows again. So you wanted to basically the trade setup to look something like this. Okay, let's say you wanted to get into the trade down here, not up here. Simply put, you can go ahead and just measure out. You see the lines here, the green lines on the numbers. Those basically, that's where your entry should be. So you can go ahead, as long as you adjust your unit size, you can go ahead and put in your line number of 302.83. So you can put in 302 like that, and then your stop loss is basically the red marker here, 1,302,206, and then take profit is basically this green one up here, which is 13600. You have it set to limit. You have all of your take profit, your stop loss, all of that is correct. It's telling you exactly how much you're risking. It's a 4.5 to 1 risk to reward ratio, which is really good, obviously, and how much you're risking out of your total balance of your account. So you can go ahead and just click on buy now, and you can see the limit order is now put here. So basically now it's going to wait until price action comes all the way down and basically tags where you have your buy limit order. Okay, and then once it hits your buy limit order, it'll go ahead and put you into the trade. Now, very important thing to note when you use limit orders is you have to have the bid and ask. So both of these lines need to cross below the buy limit order sign here. So wherever you put your order at, both of these lines need to pass it, and then that's when it actually triggers the trade. Okay, so just keep that in mind. But again, same thing. You could adjust even when your order is not ready. It's not in yet. You could adjust your take profit and all that stuff. You could even adjust where you want the buy limit order to go in at, and you could do this. So everything's fully adjustable right away. Okay, to however you want it to be. All right. If you want to cancel it, same thing. Just click the X, cancel the order. It's very simple, very easy to use. Same thing with if you wanted to do like stop orders. So buy stop, sell stop. So buy stop order. Let's say you wanted to buy this market, but you actually wanted to buy it once it broke past these wicks up here, right? Let's just say that's what you wanted to do, and let's just say you're aiming towards a bigger target on the higher time frame. So let's just say you're doing, I don't know, a 4-hour time frame here, and you're looking for a reversal point here, right? Your trade setup is, let's just say something like this. Let's say you're trading on the higher time frame, right? You're looking at something like that, and you want to wait for the retracement or evidence of price action, going up, right, and breaking past this candle. So the trade setup itself would be like this, a 2-to-1 trade like this. So you could do like a buy stop order. So if you do stop, and then basically the same thing, the numbers here match. So just match the numbers up with 482, let's say. The stop is going to be 32.12. And take profit is going to be 31.040. So like that. And then again, you wanted to buy. So you click on that, and then there's your buy stop. And then there's your take profit stop loss. Right? So now price is going to trigger, obviously, once these two lines, bid and ask, go ahead and pass this to put you in a buy order. Okay. Honestly, I think if you're doing market orders, which most people, that's what they do, is market orders. I found it best to just literally go ahead and just make sure that your lot size here is correct to what you want it to be. Okay. So if you know that you're trading a standard lot size no matter what, for the most part, then just keep it right there at 100K. And then if you want to just buy an order, just go ahead and click buy, right? And gets you into the trade right away. And then you could just simply do this and do that afterwards. You know what I mean? Right after you get into the trade. You could set this up, right after the trade, essentially. So you're not sitting here, trying to enter in numbers and things of that nature right away. You just want to get into the trade right away, then that's going to be the best way for you to do that. Okay. Another thing that you could do also is, if you like putting in the numbers, right, you could do this market order, and then automatically just put in just mark the take profit and stop loss. So it puts it in for you, and then you can manually adjust it wherever you want it to be. Okay. It's really completely up to you on what you want to do. Now, an interesting feature that this does have is, let's say that you bought this, but then you're like, you know what? I changed my mind. I was wrong, and I want to sell it instead. Right? What you could do is this option here that says reverse position, and if you click on it, it'll reverse the position. So it'll take you out of the buy and put you in a sell, and then now you could do the same thing of stop loss and take profit. So very cool, easy, quick way to switch immediately positions if you think you had an analysis wrong, or sometimes maybe you meant to put in a buy, but you put in a sell instead. You're like, holy crap, what did I do? And you need to switch it over real quick. Right? Of course, when you do that, it does sell you out of the position. So you technically took a loss of whatever, 1 point, 5 pips or whatever the case may be, but it immediately puts you into the right trade, which could make a huge difference for you. TradingView has come a very long way when it comes to the trading aspect of the tools that it provides, for you as a trader. Obviously, is it perfect? No, it's not perfect. I think it'll be perfect once they start to get more brokers involved. Because right now, as you can see, the short list of brokers kind of, makes it a hindrance for the masses to use, because not everybody uses those specific brokers. But the features of the actual trading platform are great, and they're really unbelievably awesome to use. Obviously, does it take some getting used to the use? Sure, of course. But imagine, when you first started trading, you were trading on MT4 and MT5. That took some time to get used to as well. All right. The last thing that I'll leave you with, guys, is make sure that you actually download the TradingView app on your computer. So don't just use the browser, right? So don't go to tradingview.com to actually do the trades. Download the actual application, the software. Just like you download MT4 or MT5, there's the software itself for TradingView that you can actually download for both either Mac or Windows. I found it to be really smooth to use, and it takes up a lot less RAM from your computer. Okay, so and it's just its own application by itself. All right, so they have it for Windows, for Mac, and also for Linux as well. I'll put the link in the description of this video, just so you can go straight to it and download it if you want to. But it's a really good application, and it's it really does make, to me, it just runs a lot smoother than the browser. You're not getting annoying pop-ups on the browser and things of that nature. All right, so guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this video showed you how to take some trades on TradingView and really show you that you can trade on TradingView if you're using the same brokers that they support. If you want to use it for a demo account, it's a great tool for using it as a demo account, because most of you guys should be using it for your charting as well. All right. One last thing, guys. Since we're doing videos again on YouTube, I decided to do a special for the next 30 days. For the next 30 days, guys. So until, where are we at? May. So we're going to run it until May 31st. So a little bit over 30 days. So until May 31st, everyone who joins FXN Plus will have access to the Blueprint Summit. That is 9 sessions over 14 hours of video for you to have. All right. So for the next 30 days, guys, 30 days, you'll have whoever joins FXN Plus in the next 30 days, you'll have access to the Blueprint videos, which is 14 hours of videos, me literally going over everything you can imagine. Entries, exits, directional bias. I mean, everything is on our website. I'll have the link in the description so you can view everything that's in the actual Blueprint Summit videos. But definitely take advantage of this, guys. 3-month subscription for FXN Plus for the next 30 days. For everyone who joins, you get access to the Blueprint videos. Without further ado, guys, have a great rest of your week. Be careful trading and trade safe.